Good morning this Tuesday, the 6th of May. I am Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street started the new trading week lower, with the S&P 500 snapping a 9-day winning streak as investors continue to monitor the latest global trade developments. The S&P 500 fell 0.64%, the Nasdaq lost 0.74%, and the Dow Jones ended Monday's session down 0.24%. Sentiment slightly rose after a report outlined that India has proposed zero tariffs on steel, auto components and pharmaceuticals, while investors still remain cautious around their timeline and exact scope of tariff agreements between the US and key trade partners. In Europe, overnight markets in the region closed mixed as investors look ahead to key economic data out later this week. The STOXX 600 rose 0.16%, Germany's DAX climbed 1.1%, the French CAC fell 0.55%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 was closed for a holiday. Across the Asia region on Monday, markets rose after China said it was evaluating possible trade talks with the US as the ongoing tariff war continues to unfold. China's markets were closed for a public holiday though, while Hong Kong's Seng rose 1.74% to lead the gains in the region. Japan's Nikkei added 1.04%, India's Nifty 50 climbed 0.21%, and South Korea's Kospi index ended the day up 0.12%. Locally to start the week, the ASX 200 fell 1% to snap a 7-day winning streak as weaker than expected results out of Westpac weighed on the financial sector and dented overall investor sentiment. Westpac kicked off the results for the big four banks with the first half profits sliding 1% on first half 24 amid rising geopolitical risks and the highly competitive mortgage market at the moment. The bank's net interest margin, where most of the profits are made, also fell 1 basis point to 1.88%. On release of the results, Westpac shares fell over 2%, while all the big banks retreated on Monday. Gold Road Resources climbed almost 10% on Monday after coming out of a trading halt and addressing speculation it had received a takeover and entered into the takeover agreement from Gruyere Holdings to acquire 100% of the issued and outstanding shares in Gold Road Resources by way of a scheme of arrangement valuing Gold Road at around $3.7 billion. On the commodities front this morning, oil is trading 1.88% lower at $57.19 a barrel. Gold is up 2.87% at $3,332 an ounce, and iron ore is down 0.8% at $97.41 a tonne. The Australian dollar has further strengthened against the greenback overnight to buy 64.66 US cents, 92.94 Japanese yen, 48.76 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 8 cents. Ahead of Tuesday's trading session here in Australia, the SPI futures are expecting the ASX will open the day down 0.26%, extending on yesterday's losses. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has reduced the 12-month price target on Chrysos Corporation from $4.70 to $4.40 and maintain a hold rating on the global mining assay service provider following the release of the company's May 2025 trading update, including revenue beating Bell Potter expectations for the latest quarter and 5 units being deployed, with revenues expected to start generating for these units by the end of FY25. The slight downgrade in the price target is due to recent contract wins outpacing deployment and revenue tracking at the lower end of the guidance range. And Trading Central has identified a bullish signal on Light & Wonder following the formation of a pattern over a period of 22 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may rise from the close of $142.03 to the range of $156 to $160, according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all for today. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday and happy investing.